Scientists like to think they've got the universe mostly figured out. Equations, theories, and experiments neatly tied with a bow. But every now and then, nature throws them a cosmic pie to the face. From immortal animals and teleporting particles to a literal black hole made in a lab. These are 7 weird science discoveries that shocked even scientists. Number 1. Meet Turritopsis dohrnii, better known as the immortal jellyfish. When faced with stress, disease, or old age, most creatures die. But not this gelatinous wizard. It literally reverts its own cells back to youth, like hitting undo on aging. Scientists discovered this back in the 1990s, and it completely broke biology's rules. Instead of dying, the jellyfish transforms back into its polyp stage and starts life all over again, over and over, potentially forever. It's basically the Benjamin Button of the ocean. If humans could do this, we'd be cancelling our retirement plans and probably overpopulating the planet in about 5 minutes. Number 2. Quantum entanglement is when 2 particles become connected so that whatever happens to one instantly affects the other, even if they're light years apart. Albert Einstein once called it spooky action at a distance. Scientists have tested this for decades, and every time, it works. Change the spin of one particle, the other reacts immediately, faster than light could travel between them. This completely messes with our understanding of physics. It's as if the universe has its own instant messaging system that ignores the speed of light. Even crazier, entanglement is already being used for ultra-secure quantum communication. We're talking about the first steps toward teleportation-level tech. So yeah, the universe might secretly be running on some kind of cosmic Wi-Fi network. Password: Spooky123. Number 3. Somewhere deep in a rainforest, an ant is climbing up a leaf. Not because it wants to, but because a fungus is piloting its brain. This real-life nightmare is called Ophiocordyceps unilateralis. It infects ants, grows inside them, and literally takes control of their muscles. The fungus forces the ant to climb to a perfect height and bite down on a leaf before, boom, it bursts out of the ant's head and releases spores to infect others. Scientists were horrified when they discovered this. It's basically a tiny version of The Last of Us, except it's been happening for millions of years. If this thing ever evolves to affect humans, we're all starring in the world's worst documentary. Number 4. In 2021, researchers at the Technion Institute in Israel built something that sounds like a Marvel plotline, a sonic black hole. Now don't panic, it won't eat the planet. This black hole was made from sound waves trapped inside a stream of atoms cooled to near absolute zero. The team wanted to study how black holes trap light, but instead of light, they used sound. And here's the wild part. The experiment actually produced something that behaved just like a real black hole, including something called Hawking radiation, which was only theoretical before this. In other words, scientists basically built a black hole in a bottle. And Stephen Hawking's math turned out to be right. Somewhere out there, he's smiling smugly. Number 5. In 2012, scientists drilled 2 miles below the Antarctic ice to reach Lake Vostok, a body of water that's been sealed off for over 15 million years. What they found inside blew everyone's frostbitten minds. Hundreds of unknown microbial species. No sunlight, no oxygen, freezing temperatures, and yet life thrived. These microbes evolved in total isolation, basically forming a hidden ecosystem separate from the rest of Earth. NASA now studies them to understand how life might exist on icy moons, like Europa or Enceladus. So yeah, if you've ever wondered what alien life could look like, it's probably chilling under our own ice caps right now. Number 6. In 2021, scientists at Fermilab made a discovery that had physicists collectively spitting out their coffee. They were studying muons, tiny particles similar to electrons but heavier. According to all known laws of physics, muons should behave in a very specific way when placed in a magnetic field. But they didn't. The Muons were moving in a way that broke the standard model, the big rule book of particle physics. This meant one of two things. Either our understanding of reality is wrong, or there's a new, undiscovered force in the universe. Physicists basically said, either way, that's terrifying. It's like finding a typo in the universe's source code. Number 7. Octopuses have always been weird, shape-shifting, problem-solving, escape artist geniuses. But when scientists sequenced the octopus genome, they were baffled. The octopus's DNA is completely unlike any other creature on Earth. It contains over 33,000 protein-coding genes, more than humans, and parts of its genome can rewrite itself on the fly. Some researchers jokingly called it alien DNA because it's so wildly unique. The octopus can change color, texture, and even behavior in seconds. Basically, a biological shapeshifter that could outsmart most lab techs. So, are octopuses aliens? Probably not. But they definitely make evolution look like it's showing off. From death-cheating jellyfish to fungi that mind control ants, these discoveries remind us that science is less about having answers and more about realizing how little we actually know. Every time scientists think they've seen it all, the universe drops another plot twist. And somewhere in a lab right now, someone's looking into a microscope whispering, "What the hell is that?" If you loved diving into these bizarre discoveries, hit that like button, subscribe for more strange science, and keep your curiosity weird.